Tina one vice president, she candidate Mabaumia, or the command Napo.
Who know him as well?
Leader, never was a vice presidential candidate. I didn't know one year or the man Napo.
Certainly, no, we be has a question. If you buy a cousin, I didn't know why we have the command.
Say, you go for can, go for can, I mean, so my Timothy. Sir, thank you, vice president candidate in Kefata. I bet me a boy, Dr. Baumia. Oh, sir, Dr. Matthew Buku so a bit me a boy. Sir, let me be very blunt in your own. To say, maybe I need fear do. Maybe 67 years. Okay. If you see answer. You enter by me. Maybe if you do see 68. 68. Ya me boa, send you any news about me. Ebe winning. Or winning. Oh, the vice president. Only you know after 8 years, maybe 76. 76. I feel now also got pre with you. Yeah, the mawa. Yeah, crown on the 77 years. What do you say? Because we do quite a bit of lose me dental from La Quaca. So that is the 17. Did he say? Maybe I knew Honana, my whole name, Akofom Kakra. Okay.
See who is speaking. Osei Mensah Bonsu, former majority speaker of parliament, who claimed that Gabi Asare Okyere was politically witch hunting him. And now it has come out that Gabi Asare Okyere was responsible for his removal as majority speaker in parliament and replaced with Afenyo Makin. My brother, he says he's too old to be a running mate. And after running for another 8 years, you see the kind of mentality these people have. They are running a dynasty. These are the people who have weak minds. Osei Mensah Bonsu is displaying very, very weak mental acumen. And it's sad. Should I get deeper? Osei Mensah Bonsu is a bad leader. It's good they removed him. Hi! Can you believe this? He says, as a running mate to the flag bearer, he will spend 8 years in power. After that, he must have enough energy to run for another 8 years. Without that, he is not able to serve the good people of this nation. You are full of alibis. Oh, I am too old to become the running mate because after 8 years, I have to run for president for another 8 years. They are so entitled to the presidency. And that is the same weak mentality Bawumia has. Sadly. And these are the PhD holders. What did they really teach them in school? I'm wondering. What is their experience? Until you run for 8 years, you will not be able to run anything meaningful for the nation. Remember Bawumia just a few days ago was telling us that we shouldn't vote for Mahama because he has only 4 years to run, and 4 years is not enough for him to be accountable to the people. Such thinking. These are the people who want to rule you. Look at their level of thinking. Look at their level of thinking.
Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Dr. Buzi Abeyebi, Dr. Hila Lema Abeyebi, Dr. Rollins Abeyebi, Dr. John Adeku Kufuor Abeyebi, Dr. Bakuno, Dr. Atamils Ebeye Kakra, Dr. Okay. Dr. Bakuno, Dr. Atamils Ebeye Kakra.
Now, my brother, my sister, I have said it time and again. Anytime a rotten child opens his mouth, it rains fire on the roof of his parents. It's an African proverb. Anytime a badly trained child, better still, anytime a rotten child opens his mouth, it rains fire on the roofs of his parents. Hallelujah. My brother, if you don't train your child well, you are in trouble. Anytime your child opens his mouth, it comes like a curse to you. And this proverb, we need to watch very, very carefully. Now, we all were here when the great Otumfuo told us that he single-handedly trained Napo. We clapped for him because we know that anything that is coming out of the four corners of Manhyia must have untold golden quality. A few minutes later, Napo was on stage, and he didn't heed the warning of the Otumfuo when he added unequivocally, my brother, my sister. What did he say? He said, hey, people say you are arrogant, but make sure that you prove to them that you are not. My brother, my sister, a few minutes after this warning, Napo made one of the most politically incorrect, morally incorrect, heritage-wise incorrect statements in the history of Ghanaian politics. He looked with disdain on the founder of this nation, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Napo has spoken again, and he's on top of Twitter trends, aka X trends. What did he say? He was mentioning the achievements of former presidents of this nation. And when he came to Atta Mills, he remembered every other person's name except Atta Mills. And he referred to him as the Owuyeno. Bakwa Owuyeno. The other guy who died. The other guy who died. Bakwa Owuyeno. Oh, what disrespectful behavior. I believe that Bawumia by now is counting his losses. Of course, he never wanted Napo to be his running mate. But his hands were twisted behind his back. His paymasters, my brother, my sister, decided that this must happen, and he must accept it. Today, as it stands, my brother, it is so sad that Napo would go out and be vilifying some of the best people that we had in this country in the service of the nation. It started with Kwame Nkrumah. Akufo-Addo is better than Kwame Nkrumah when it comes to education. He built more schools. He did better than Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah is not the founder, but Kwame Nkrumah, no. And so on and so forth. My brother, today is the turn of Atta Mills. Bakwa Owuyeno. The other one who died, the other guy who died. That's all he can remember Atta Mills for. The death. It's sad. But I know by now, they've started counting their losses. Well-meaning Ghanaians will never go to the polls, even if they were drunk, to vote for this party. They have shown enough disrespect. They have shown enough chagrin for decency and loyalty. My brother, my sister, as it stands right now, it's unequivocably clear that they have started counting their losses. As for Bawumia, he might just jump into it, believing that some spirit will come and make him win. But physically and common sense will tell you that this party has lost in advance because they have been abysmal in their performance and delivery to the nation. And two, they chose a very terrible, loose-mouthed running mate. We wish them all the worst.